Welcome to this free YouTube web class. Sean Cannell here. I'm super fired up. If we're just meeting, I am the co-author of the #1 best-selling YouTube strategy book called YouTube Secrets. And I'm so fired up because in this very training, we're going to be talking about the one strategy that is currently generating 57,346 views plus per day. And so grab a journal, grab something to take notes with, because I want to honor your time and we're going to jump straight into this training. I'm also going to be revealing different ways to make money and how I make over $100,000 per month from those views in multiple different ways. In fact, how you can do it without YouTube AdSense, which means you don't even have to be approved, right, for the YouTube AdSense program. And actually, I just took this screenshot of my channel, Think Media, and in the last 48 hours, in the last 2 days, the channel has generated 236,377 views. So that means that every day right now, Think Media is actually generating about double what I promised you in the title of this web class. So 118,000 views in the last 24 hours. Now, you might say that's super crazy, and those results are pretty unreal. But I think what I want to encourage you is imagine having just 10% of that. Imagine every single day generating like 10,000 views. So imagine just 1% of that. Every day, your channel, your videos collectively generate 1,000 views. And what I'm going to show you is that this can really be possible without necessarily uploading new videos, that eventually you get videos in your YouTube library that are getting views 24/7, 365. And so a couple things we need to know, though, as we start here. Right now, more than half of the people on Earth are on social media. So if you've been having thoughts like, is it too late to start this? You know, is it starting to get crowded? Well, sure. I mean, there are those challenges. And with the strategies in this web class, you're going to figure out how to overcome that obscurity, or how do I get noticed this very year? But recently we crossed this threshold of now, this is not one out of this is not half of the people that have internet access. This is half of humans on planet Earth are now on the other side of a smartphone, right? Half of humans are actually accessible to you. So if you want to build a business, if you want to build a brand, if you want to grow your church, grow a nonprofit, there's really never been a better time than now to be leaning in to social media. But what about YouTube? What about YouTube specifically, and why YouTube right now? Well, if you haven't seen the new stats, right now there's 2.3 billion monthly active users on YouTube. That's over a quarter of the world's population. And those are new stats. So the numbers have been growing. YouTube is alive, it's healthy, and it continues to grow. Now, check this out. This is a recent Forbes article, and it talks about what's called the creator economy. If you might be a full-time business owner or a small business owner and you want to use YouTube to grow your channel, or maybe you're trying to make a living as a creator. Did you know there's language for this now? It's called the creator economy. This is the new language that has been put around what it means to build a full-time living doing what you love as a content creator on YouTube. And listen to this quote. Believe it or not, today, the total size of the creator economy is estimated to be a little over $100 billion. You know, if you were thinking about starting something new, maybe you're starting a new channel, if you want to grow an existing channel, you want to ask yourself, am I in a dying industry, or am I in a growing industry? Like, now is probably not a good time to start a typewriter manufacturing company. You know what I mean? Like, if you're Xerox, you're trying to start fax machines, those are on the way out, they're not on the way in. And so that's kind of, an exaggerated, but you think about it, like, now's not a good time to open up a Blockbuster rent. Anybody remember Blockbuster? Be Kind, Rewind. Right now, opening up a VHS DVD rental store, it's not strategic. So what's the future? Well, the creator economy continues to boom. There's massive money there. That means money for you. There's brands paying creators. There's ad revenue. There's all this stuff in the creator economy, and it's predicted to double and triple over the next few years. My friend, this next decade is going to be the best decade on YouTube, and YouTube alone expects a 30 billion stream of revenue at the end of 2021. Now, if you're new to how YouTube works, that means that about half of that goes into creators' pockets through AdSense. We're going to show you how to monetize without using YouTube ads. That means $18 billion are going into the pockets of creators, YouTube entrepreneurs in the creator economy, right? Pretty crazy. And Signal Fire did a market map. This is a venture capital firm that actually studied the creator economy, discovered that around 50 million people around the world consider themselves creators, not just YouTube, that's TikTok and Instagram. But here's what they discovered. This has become the fastest growing type of small business. Wow. That literally, not franchising a Subway, right? Not opening, not even necessarily signing up to be a real estate agent, but maybe as an agent, you're going to use YouTube to blow up your brand and get more listings. But literally that being in the creator economy is the most practical, fastest growing type of small business. So you're in the right place if you're on this class, because in this training, I'm going to actually be breaking down the exact strategy that took me from getting fired to financial freedom, the 3 reasons people fail on YouTube, how to grow fast on YouTube in 2021 and going into 2022, and how to make big money, even if you have a small audience right now, and details about a special limited offer on our YouTube course and group coaching program. And listen, this is a free training. Shut out distractions, grab a journal, grab a pen. You're going to love this content and it's going to help you get results. I want you to know that this is a place where of trust, of integrity. So towards the end of this training, I will let you know more about our group coaching program. No pressure, no like secret door number 3, like that's just what's coming up. You're going to get incredible value for about 50 minutes. I'll take a second to, and then tell you about that, because that's how I believe I can serve you at the highest level. Should you say, yeah, I think that I'm vibing with you and I'd like to, hear a little bit more about what you have. So that's what's coming up. And I want to encourage you, shut off distractions. Like if anything else is, you don't need to be watching The Bachelor or Loki while, like there's some really important information in this. So turn off distractions, block some time to watch this whole training, about an hour from right now, because you're going to find a lot of value here. And we created at the Think Media team here, we have a free download for you that's going to help you even more. So it's the YouTube Action Guide. Make sure to download that PDF. That's going to help you get even more results with YouTube. Now, if we're just meeting, my name is Sean Cannell, Rhymes with YouTube channel. My mission is to help people build their influence with YouTube. Started a couple different channels, not just these channels, but whether it's video influencers, our Think Media podcast YouTube channel, or our Think Media YouTube channel that's on its way to 2 million subscribers. I've broken the 100,000 subscriber mark. I've got a personal channel that just crossed 100,000 subscribers. And I've helped so many different clients hit different targets when it comes to YouTube. And I just say that because, of course, like you shouldn't be watching this web class if I was just teaching theories. I think you should question the teacher. You should say, who am I learning from? And what is their, results or whatever. And so I've been doing YouTube for over a decade. I first started for my local church in 2007, was the first YouTube channel that I started. And that's why I've been blessed to speak at some of the largest events in our industry, been featured in Forbes and Entrepreneur and Success Magazine, and had the chance to work with brands like Canon or Amazon, vidIQ, DJI. Wrote a book called YouTube Secrets, which mathematically has become the #1 best-selling YouTube strategy book in the world, which is pretty cool. But I'm most proud of our students. We've helped so many students reach 100,000 subscribers, get that silver play button, even get that gold play button. But here's the cool thing. Many will not get the silver play button. Sean, why would you tell us that? Because that's not even necessarily the only signal of success. In fact, I'm going to be showing you some individuals that are doing 10K a month with 500 subscribers. It's not necessarily about how many subscribers you have or your channel size. It's about the strategy that you're using and exactly what your approach to YouTube is. But nevertheless, if that's one of your goals is to hit one of these targets using the methods in this very training, you're going to be able to, I think, reach your goals. So I've done a lot of things right, but I've also done a lot of things wrong. And the power of this web class is really that you get to learn from my mistakes, right? After doing this for now over 10 years, I've discovered the shortest path to making money online and with YouTube. I've discovered the best way to grow a profitable YouTube channel, what I wish I did differently, right? And you can also plug this into almost any business. So no matter what your ambition is, you're going to find that, full-time creator, business owner that wants to use YouTube to scale your business, pastor that's trying to figure out how to use YouTube to, get the word out about your church. Like the methods are universal. And I really discovered this the hard way. So you get to cheat and get it the easy way. Now, my journey with video started back in 2005 during the hardest season of my life. In 2005, I met my wife, Sonia. We got married. At the time, I was doing videos for my local church. And I love this picture because you can see here, that's some green screen behind us, but that's actually fabric from Joann Fabrics that a lady at our church stitched together, right? If you notice, those are yellow Home Depot lights. So I don't know if you're trying to build your YouTube channel on a budget, like I've been there, you know what I mean? And so I actually started my first channel in 2007, only 2 years after YouTube started. Crazy. Small town kid, college dropout, volunteering at my church. 2005, I marry my now wife, Sonia Cannell. We actually just celebrated our 16th year wedding anniversary. And after a few years of doing video at the church, I started a business called Clear Vision Media. And so we were doing YouTube, working multiple jobs. I'm working at the church. I'm waiting tables. My wife's working at Starbucks. She's waiting tables. Young couple, things are going pretty good. But then we hit the hardest season of our life. And literally our whole world came crashing down. In 2009, my wife almost died. What we discovered was she had a chronic illness called gastroparesis, and it caused her to lose so much weight that she dropped to 82 pounds. She was skin and bones. And at first, she had to get a feeding tube in her nose, but then eventually jejunum in her side, and they placed it wrong. So that means when we started administering the food, it started to fill up her body cavity, which will suffocate your organs quick. And so we actually had to rush to the hospital, rush to the ER. It was possible that had that kept going, that she would have passed away. So they get her stabilized. And eventually we rushed from Marysville, Washington to Seattle, Washington. And we're in the hospital for 6 days. And you could probably imagine, I'm like, what are we going to do? I'm like, what's our future hold? I'm like, I'm not making that much money at work. We're dual income. Now she's not working with health challenges, like all this kind of stress. And here's the crazy thing was like, it wasn't even just her health. This was also The Big Short. If you've ever seen that movie, we got married in 2005. In 2007, we bought a house on declared income. Come on. You know what I mean? We're trying to gather all our pay stubs together. And we actually had an investment property. We had the house we're in, but the tenants lost their job. We're losing work because of my wife's health. So we're losing both homes. They're going into foreclosure. We're having a short sale. Plus, the church I was a part of, some of the senior leaders stole some money. Like, this story is too crazy. Can you are you there with me in the moment? This is real, man. Literally, we're losing our homes. Sonia's super sick. At the time, we don't really fully know what it is until we get to the hospital, get stabilized. And then the church that I'm volunteering at and now part-time staff, senior leaders stole some money. People you trusted that you could depend on and lean on, they go crazy and disappear. And our church comes crashing down. It shrinks by 90% attendance. And so we are shell-shocked. I'm literally in the hospital for 6 days being like, God, what is happening? But even more so, what are we going to do? And the reason I share that is because it's you maybe have gone through this, especially as we are in the midst and coming out of or going back into a pandemic, in the midst of financial challenges. And maybe you can relate to seasons of uncertainty or overwhelm or fear or discouragement. And I just think about that season, how'd we get through it? Well, I learned a powerful truth. And Sean, why don't we talk about YouTube strategy? Well, we're going to get there in just a second. But I actually fundamentally believe this is the foundation, this powerful truth to success on YouTube, because this is what this training is not. This training is not a get rich quick seminar. This training is not a seminar to say, this is just like a magic keyword you enter into the algorithm and all of a sudden you'll be massively successful. This is a system I've discovered, a process I've walked through, but it was on the other side of this powerful truth. And it's this: reasons come first, results come second. Reasons come first, results come second. What does that mean? Well, I hope you're taking notes, and I want to ask you to journal and write down, what are your reasons for wanting to succeed on YouTube? What are your reasons for wanting to get the subscribers, to get the views? What are your reasons for wanting to generate the income? And the reason I say that is because we usually want just results, but sometimes we don't have strong enough reasons. 6 days in the hospital with my wife on the hospital bed, I started to go deep into my reasons. Like, man, what am I fighting for? And I started to realize, man, I'm fighting for my family. I'm fighting to hold on to my faith. I'm fighting for the future of our family. I'm trying to figure out how to make money online, not so I can just crush it and drink a pina colada on the beach, laptop lifestyle. By the way, no hate, like go, you know what I mean? Like you've seen these internet marketing gurus, like just use your MacBook. I don't even want to take my laptop to the beach. If I'm going to the beach, I want to chill on the beach. I don't want to get sand in my laptop. You know what I mean? Like, and so some people just kind of want to just, you know, whether it's fame or fortune or followers, and that might be some of your motivations. But for me, it was family. For me, it was, how do we work from home? Because I don't know what our future holds. So I just want to challenge you to journal because, you know, I'm going to tell you about like our group coaching program, you know, but like it's the worst sale of all time to say, here's what's ahead, hard work. You know what I mean? Here's what challenge, because it's going to be hard. Like if anybody ever tells you that you can just have instant success like a magic pill, they're not telling you the truth. So you need strong enough reasons because there is a system to it. There is a process to it. But is it your family? Is it to develop passive income so that you can donate more time to a nonprofit or a cause? Is it like, what is those reasons? Because really reasons come first, results come second. And really get clear on why do you want to start and grow a YouTube channel? Because it was 10 years ago, over 10 now, in that moment that I developed a conviction and a fight and a relentlessness that just said, I will and tell. I'm going to figure this thing out. I'm going to get started. Even though I'm afraid, I'm going to start. Even though I sometimes want to quit, I'm going to keep going. So I ultimately punched fear in the face and I started. And here's what I did. I posted my personal first video, and here's actually a clip of it.
All right, so this is, I guess, the first Sean Thinks vlog, and I'm going to try to vlog every single day, mainly so I can remember what I'm even doing and what's going on, because I just feel like I have a lot that I'm thinking about, and I figured, hey, why not share it? And if you find something interesting, that's awesome. Now, this is definitely as real as it gets, so I'm not going to try to be energetic or entertaining, though maybe sometimes I will. But anyways,
and there it is. And from there I went viral, and that's the end of the train. You know, right? Like that video was terrible. Like your first videos are going to be your worst videos. And actually your first video is going to be better than that video. It probably already is. But here's what's so powerful is you got to just start, right? You got to punch fear in the face, punch perfectionism in the face, and press record. There's a couple tips you can learn from that video. First of all, like being energetic and being entertaining are actually good strategies. I don't know why I'm like, listen, here's the plan. I'm not going to put this white sheet up, even though I have it there. That should be this was my first video too. I didn't even put my background up. Like, what am I doing? You know? And then I'm like, I'm not going to be energetic. I'm not going to be entertaining, but you just got to start. You got to start messy. And I started posting videos, but we're into some content now. So get ready, because the way I did it, I learned a lot, and you're going to learn a lot from my mistakes. So I started posting videos, and I'm posting videos on, here's one on video gear, equipment, etc. Here's one reviewing a Bark box, which is a subscription box for your dogs. It sends you toys and treats. Here's a video a few videos later for a recipe for garlic green beans. Here's a review of the Amazing Spider-Man movie review. Here is a horse riding vlog that we did. And here is a cooking video for Shin Ramen, my favorite extra spicy ramen. So what do you notice here? The videos are all over the place. Yes, I just started, but I started with no goal. I did it really the hard way. See, I was posting random videos with no strategy. These are some mistakes. See, I was also hoping I'd magically become a famous vlogger. If you look at this, I started making videos, write this down, that were actually all about me. They were me-centered. Now, I get it. We see influencers doing that, but honestly, it doesn't really work. It's only going to work for like less than 1% of people. I was just making videos about what I wanted to talk about versus I never asked, what does the viewer want to see or what do people want to watch? So I'm posting random videos. I'm hoping I'd magically become a famous vlogger, and I was exhausted and overworked, and I wasn't getting the results I wanted. So what I did was I dove deep into the trenches to learn and master everything I could about how YouTube works, about how to make money from home and build an online business. I posted over 2,000 videos online for myself and for clients, testing theories and strategies. I bought every book I could on online business marketing, bought online courses, paid to go to conferences, listen to podcasts, maybe a lot of things you're doing, right? Because you really want to learn something. If you're here on this class, you're already smart because you understand that investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. So that's what I started to do. And ultimately, I discovered the easy way to make significant income online that doesn't require being YouTube famous. It's a practical path. So here we go. I have 3 secrets for you and 1 big strategy. It's the 1 big strategy. And there's 3 secrets around it. So here's the 1 strategy. Create search-based niche videos around proven and profitable topics. Or if you live in America and you say it niche, it's like this. Create search-based niche videos around proven and profitable topics. Now, this might sound simple, but this is a very packed sentence that we're going to break down as we continue on. Here's secret number 1. Channels that grow fast on YouTube are in popular and proven niches. Now, hang on, because immediately you might go, well, that's it. I mean, popular and proven niches, like that means I have to be trendy. Do I have to follow the latest fad, the latest trend? No, you don't. You don't have to follow the latest fad. What is proven and popular? Let me give you some examples. Parenting. Is parenting popular? Well, I don't know if it's popular, but there's sure a lot of people doing it. Agree? Like a lot of people on planet Earth are parenting. They're in the parenting season. Maybe they're co-parenting. Maybe they're a single parent. Like parenting's a pretty big, it's a big niche. Is it proven? Will it be here today and here tomorrow? I think so, or else we're in trouble because the population is starting to only go down and not up. How about this? Money. Is money popular? Like money might not be a trend. It's a forever. It's not a fad. It is the way we do life. And money could be how to make money, how to save money, how to get out of debt, cryptocurrency, NFTs. Like it could be things that there's a proven. How about health? How do I lose weight? How do I gain muscle? How do I get to sleep at night? How do I have more peace? How do I deal with mental health? How do I deal? Now, there's lots of different niches that you can succeed in, but a question you should ask is there like a proven viewership for my channel niche that I'm positioning myself in? This is the foundation of everything, because if you don't pick the right channel niche based on your passions, your proficiency, and also what will generate profit, if that's one of your ambitions, then you could be in trouble. So here's 3 reasons people fail on YouTube. Number 1, they actually try to be too different. They try to be too original. They say nobody else is doing what I'm doing. Well, if nobody else is doing it, it's probably not a good idea. Did you know that competition is actually a good thing? Why? Because it verifies that there's actually interest in your topic. Have you researched 5 to 10 other channels that are doing the same kind of YouTube channel idea as you? You know, one of our students does ham radio, like kind of like old school, builds radios, live streams with all these people, crushing it, on his way to 100,000 subscribers if he's not past it yet. And number 1, it's a niche for sure, but it's got a whole subculture around it. People love it. And here's the key. If there's so many people into it, multiple channels, they want to consume tons of ham radio content. So actually the competition, watch this, it actually will help you grow. Because if there's already an audience on YouTube that's consuming a certain type of content and you add some good content from a different perspective to that same pool, YouTube algorithm will recommend your videos to people who are already interested in a particular thing. But if you're trying to be too different, you can get in trouble. Secondly, you don't choose a clear and proven niche. So if you actually, if I don't know what your channel is about, if I land on your YouTube channel and it looks like mine, I'm like, wait, is this movie reviews? Is this a cooking channel? Is this a pets channel? If it's all over the place, you're going to struggle to grow. And then third, they don't position themselves for profit on YouTube. Now, if you want to do YouTube as a hobby, more power to you. But if you specifically want this to be your full-time thing, if you want to make a side income, extra 5, 10K a year to take your family on vacations or scale it up so you can work from home and do this full time, you can't be haphazard here. You got to be intentional and strategic with each of these things. And these are 3 huge mistakes that keep people stuck. So here's a question. How many people are interested in your channel topic and video topic? I'm asking you to do a little bit of market research, right? So here's an example. Here's a niche topic, tummy time. Now I'm a new dad. I got a 1-year-old, and I just learned what tummy time is, right? So tummy time, I'll tell you this, 2 years ago, it was not a question I have, but all of a sudden I stepped into dad mode, into parent mode. Now I'm starting to learn what tummy time is. A niche topic gives you an idea for like a niche video. What's the bigger topic? Motherhood and parenting. And there's lots of ideas under this. So what do I mean by this? Well, here's a little bit of the strategy. A proven, profitable niche that people are actually searching for. So you type in this search, tummy time for newborns. This is Nicole. She's one of our Video Ranking Academy students. And this video, watch this. It's 3 years old, but it's generated 3.9 million with an M views for her channel. One video can change your life. It's true. You're one ranked video away from changing your whole life with YouTube. Can you imagine just having one video with 1 million views? Can you imagine just having one view with 10% of that, right? That'd be like 40,000 views. It'd be 400,000 views. Sean, I'm not good at math. That's why I'm glad I'm doing this. 1% would be 40,000 views. So like, just imagine, and not every video blows up like this for Nicole, but using this strategy, because remember, she's a kids occupational therapist, and she started posting videos online, and she continues to post, but one video changed everything. Now her channel's over 100,000. When she joined our program, I think she's only at 5,000 subs or something like that. By following these strategies, she's been able to build a business where she's got like a coaching program and all kinds of stuff happening. And a few breakout videos change everything. So here's the point though. The question is, are you in a niche, in a niche that's proven? This is Ben. Is anybody into keto or intermittent fasting or things like that? Of course. It's a massive thing, right? Diet, get healthy. So this is the test, is your channel topic proven? Here's another one. Here's Dad Verb from the fatherhood side, new parents and fatherhood. So he does vlogs around parenting, and then he actually reviews products for dads. This is Dr. Eye Health. This one video is at, I think, 1 million views now. It gets 6.5 views every hour. And his channel, he actually, we met him, started watching our channel, Think Media. He hadn't posted a video yet. And now he's at a couple 100,000 subscribers. So he's an eye doctor, starts posting online. So here's the question. Does anybody have eyes? Right? You're like, it's ridiculous. But you know what I mean? Like, so it is the channel topic proven? Like, is there people? Because if there is, then you're actually starting with the end in mind, and you're positioning yourself with, so he's helping people with like, do I sleep with my contacts in? How do I clean my contact lenses? Does anybody need help with that on planet Earth? A lot of people. I'm just asking you on this first secret, is your niche, is your topic viable? Here's Tanya Eliza. She just cracked 100,000. These are all students, by the way. And she does business and marketing. Is anybody starting a business? Yes. Does anybody need to know how to market their business? Like, it's unlimited, right? And so it doesn't even really matter. See, like, stop worrying about the competition and start just asking, viewing the competition as a good thing, and just asking, like, are there people that I can help? Are there people that are interested in this? Because one video can change everything, right? And so she's the no BS mentor to smart marketers. Here's another niche: sewing, crafts, DIY. Is anybody into that? Of course, right? So cloth napkins, pillowcases. This is Jennifer from the Sewing Report. A couple years back, she quit her job, went all in on YouTube. She, again, this is a good example. She's not even at 100,000 subscribers yet. That's a compliment, because by using the monetization methods we're going to share in a little bit, you're going to see that it's not about your channel size. It's about your strategy when it comes to earning money. How about Sean Chandler? He's in the entertainment and movie commentary. And so he could talk about every Star Wars movie ranked. He could talk about the Marvel movies or the latest Netflix show or things like that. And the power of that is, does anybody watch Netflix? Are you seeing the theme? Does anybody watch HBO Max or Hulu or Amazon Prime or Peacock or my cable bill? I don't have a cable bill anymore. I have a streaming service bill, and Disney Plus has just bankrupted me after I paid $30 for Jungle Cruise. Listen, ultimately, you want to be in something where people really are. And this is a fundamental foundational key to you succeeding, right? How about custom auto lighting? So Flyride does, this is pretty niche, but notice he's on his way to 100,000 subscribers. Think Fast and Furious, think Hot Import Nights. He does custom LED lights for import cars and different type of race cars and hobbyist cars. And he's crushing it. He's also created about 10 different streams of income, because it wasn't only that he could actually sell these parts and sell these lights online, but then it's AdSense and it's affiliate marketing. And then he created a course on how to do it yourself and all kinds of different things because of doing custom lighting for cars. Think media, cameras, and tech. Do you find tech overwhelming? Do you find tech challenging? Do you wonder what camera to buy? Will people keep asking that question? Yes. So it's a proven niche, proven position. How about real estate? Will anybody need to buy their home or sell their home? Forever. And so Andrew Finney is a Las Vegas real estate agent. He's in the top 5% of agents in the nation, earning multiple six figures a year. And his YouTube channel has just added like jet fuel to his current real estate business. So is your niche proven? Is it profitable? And I love this quote from Sun Tzu. So if you haven't heard of the book, The Art of War, this is the famous military general, and people have studied his strategy book. And I really believe that one of the most powerful strategies we can use on YouTube comes from over 2,000 years ago, when Sun Tzu penned these words and was actually deploying them on the battlefield. And he said this: every battle is won before it is fought. Could it be that you're going to succeed on YouTube in the next 6 months and 12 months? And what determines whether you succeed or not is right now, this exact moment right now. Because you're going to have to fight the battles of posting the videos and building the channel and implementing the stuff. But before the battle is even fought is when it's won. What does that mean? It means when you sit down and you make a plan. It means when you sit down and actually create a strategy. It means when you got to ask yourself, do you really have a plan, a strategy? And how good is that strategy? Because I believe this quote with all my heart. If the strategy is not good, you lose the battle before you start fighting. But if you've positioned your channel right, and you've aligned it with your strengths, and if you've aligned it with, your YouTube business plan, your YouTube views plan, you know your YouTube growth plan. So remember, the one strategy is you're creating search-based niche videos. And so search-based means all those examples we just shared. These are channels and videos that people are looking for. It's not that YouTube search is even like the biggest traffic source, because suggested videos is, but it's the fact that people go to YouTube, 85% of people, in fact, trying to solve a problem. So it's search-based topics. Like, I want to make my car look cooler with cooler headlights. I want to figure out how to do tummy time. I want to buy a house in Vegas. I want to sell a house in Vegas. I want to, I don't know if you're like this, ending explained. At the end of every movie, I'm like, let me figure out what actually happened. And I'm curious, somebody probably broke down the 48 Easter eggs. And so I'm constantly on my smart TV looking for, how about you're about to watch a new season of a show, and so you want season 1 recapped. Come on, I know you've done it before. And so you're in a search-based conversation, right? You're looking for a particular type of niche video, and it's around something that's proven and profitable. Secret number 2, channels that grow fast on YouTube play by the new rules and focus on the right things. So if you want to grow fast right now, it is important that you play by the new rules and that you actually focus on the right things. There's probably over 100 things that you could waste your time doing on YouTube that, like, you might make you feel busy, but doesn't mean you're being productive or effective. So the reality is YouTube is updating, and the algorithm is always changing, and everything's changing on YouTube right now. So this is the results we've gotten at Think Media in the last 365 days. I just pulled this. And the reason I show this to you is to just show you that at Think Media, it's now myself. I started shooting videos in my bedroom, built up the channel for the first couple of years by myself. You might be starting this as a solo creator. I've been through every step. Today, you meet Think Media, and we're a team, and we have a couple different content creators. So that has helped us scale our growth. But the key is this: we constantly reinvent ourselves. We constantly are studying the YouTube algorithm. And I am obsessed for never being a teacher that teaches on what worked yesterday, but is no longer in the trenches actually doing the work and getting results today. That happens too much. Happens on college campuses, universities. Too many professors teach out of a textbook, but they've never actually lived it and gotten results. I just want you to see that in the last 365 days, we've grown by an additional 423,000 subscribers, got 42 million views, generated $361,000. So you get to see, here's what we say at Think Media: we're player coaches. We don't ever want to just be coaches that aren't playing the game anymore. And the reason I say this is because you need to know the new rules. And here's what it is. It's the same principles, because what makes YouTube work and the foundational principles stay the same, but there's new tactics. Does that make sense? See, the foundational principles really don't change. However, the tactics, like the new details and nuances, you really do need to know those, because YouTube is always changing. Viewer behavior is always changing. The algorithm is being updated. So here's a couple new YouTube changes you need to know about. Number one, the new YouTube Studio. A little over a year ago, YouTube reinvented or rehauled the entire back end of YouTube. It gave us new data, it gave us new insights, and it completely changed our understanding of how YouTube works. Number two, old video ranking tactics don't work like they used to. So ranking your videos, that means getting your videos like that tummy time video that Nicole did to show up and get 3 million views. This year, things are different than years ago. This is why you got to be careful who you follow online, because again, if they're not in it and they're not continuing to get results today, then you got to be cautious, because many of the old video ranking tactics don't work like they used to. And then number three, old marketing strategies don't work like they used to. At the end of the day, maybe market, you don't like the word, I understand. You might not like the word marketing. You're like, I don't want to be a marketer. Completely understandable. Kind of gets a bad rap. But ultimately, you've got to make a commitment to learn online marketing, because you're asking yourself, how do I market my personal brand, my YouTube channel, my videos? How do I get seen? How do I get discovered? What are the best ways when there's competition and noise to cut through that? What are the best marketing strategies? Old strategies, they don't work like they used to. And so it's important to be on new stuff. So let me just give you one example. There's lots of examples of this. We don't have time to go into them in our this particular class. But here's one example of things that are changing. In the early days, YouTube subscribers were king. And you might have thought, okay, I need how do I get 1,000 subscribers? How do I get 10,000 subscribers? How do I get 100,000 subscribers? More subscribers. How do I get subscribers? If I have subscribers, I will have a sustainable business. If I have subscribers, I'll have sustainable income. How do I get subscribers? In the early days, subscribers were king, because the way YouTube worked was the way they distributed your videos was you got subscribers. People who click subscribe wanted to keep being shown your content. And so now when you uploaded a video, your subscribers saw your new video and you were able to become a big YouTuber. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. This is why channels with a lot of subscribers are constantly falling into the YouTube graveyard, and they're actually dying. Their videos are no longer being distributed in the YouTube algorithm because they haven't started playing by the new rules. So in the early days, as many subscribers as you could get was king. So what was working now? Now, CTR and AVD are king. What's that stand for? It stands for click-through rate and average view duration. So what does this mean? It means that now, even if you have subscribers, if you upload a video, you post a new video, what YouTube does is it actually will show your video first to your subscribers. A few of them, like a very small percentage. So let's say you had 1,000 subscribers. It'll show it to 50. So it gives your 50 on their homepage, like 50 of your subscribers a chance to see it. If the thumbnail, something that people want to click on, the title, the topic is interesting, and those 50 subscribers click on it, and then also watch it. So click-through rate means they choose to click on the video. Average view duration means how long they watch the video. So if they click on it and they're like, oh, this isn't what I thought it was, and they leave after 3 seconds, that'll kill your video. But if they click on it and actually watch it, then YouTube goes, wow, your 50 subscribers liked this video. You know, we're going to show it to not just more of your subscribers, but watch this. We're studying your subscribers. We know that they're into RV videos, travel videos, tiny home videos, because we've been watching what they watch. So there's a whole group of people that are not subscribed to you yet, but because a small group has started to engage with your video, we're going to show it to these other people as well. This is how, through the suggested algorithm of YouTube, you can have a video blow up, even if you're starting from scratch. I'll give you an example. This is Janelle Elena, and she posted, she got 1.3 million subscribers in 3 weeks. All right. And she came out of nowhere. She started from scratch, and she posted just 3 videos that quickly grew her over 2 million subscribers. Today, she's generated over 80 million views. The keys, a couple things. She picked a niche, RV builds. Is anybody into RV builds? A lot of people. Van life. She actually stacked multiple niches that were all related. RV builds, van life, travel, nomadic lifestyle, and Gen Z culture. Now, of course, this is a unicorn example. You know what I mean? Like literally in a couple of weeks, she grew over 1 million subscribers. But the point is, it proves the point that because she had, by the way, the video is a little bit long, about 20 minutes long. She spent a week editing it. She spent 2 weeks shooting it. So she put out a really quality video that held attention. She had a good story to it. There's a lot of elements. We can't go into all of them. It proves the point, though. It's not how many subscribers you have. It's the quality of the content that you create, and to the degree you understand how YouTube works, right? And so here's 3 things to master on YouTube going into 2022. Number 1, you got to learn and master the platform. So I'm asking you to say, I'm going to make a commitment to learning how YouTube works. I need to understand those details and those nuances, because that's going to influence the kind of content I create. Number 2, I got to improve my content. The content itself is king, right? Content, it has the chance, even if I don't have subscribers, if I can get that click-through rate and I can get that average view duration. And then number 3, I'm going to commit to learning and mastering modern marketing, because that's going to be essential to my future success. Secret number 3, I can make big money with a small audience using smart monetization strategies. I can make big money with a small audience using smart monetization strategies. Now, disclaimer on this part, these results are not typical, okay? We're about to walk in. I mean, I'm going to be completely transparent with the money side of things, okay? And so I just need to say that I'm going to walk you through specific promotions and systems that are earning huge sales numbers right now. My results are certainly not typical, and the average person who attends any training gets 0 results. However, I'm happy to show you exactly what's working for me for free. This is not for get rich quick people, all right? And I know we're on the same page. I know you feel me. Again, I don't know if you're going to take action, if you're going to implement this. I don't know where you're starting. And I'm going to be very open, but I'm not trying to overhype anything. I'm just trying to show you real case studies and results. Cool? So here's a power tip. Don't focus on YouTube AdSense if you want to make money quickly on YouTube. Because to get approved, this is when ads play in front of your videos. You actually have to get like 4,000 hours of watch time and a certain subscriber amount to qualify. And then you have to wait to get approved. That's great, but you don't need any of that to actually start earning money. I'm going to show you an example of somebody with 500 subscribers doing 10K a month, right? So here's when it finally clicked for me. Here's my story of exactly how I built a full-time income, was able to go all in on this. Is I started making YouTube videos, and I discovered something amazing. This is one of the ways. I'm about to show you multiple ways, but this is just one. So I started doing these weird YouTube experiments, all right? And this video was called Gift Ideas for Him. So I just sat down on my couch and I grabbed a bunch of stuff from around my house. Like, I didn't buy anything. I was like, I'm a guy going into the holidays. I was like, what are some gift ideas for him? This is something that people look for. on YouTube. It's search based. So I grabbed some books that I like. I grabbed like a GPS from our Honda Civic. I grabbed, some accessories and some different things. And I was like, hey, here's some gift ideas. And then what I did was I discovered something amazing, and that's combining YouTube with what's called affiliate marketing. Now, you may already know about affiliate marketing, but stick with me so we can all just get on the same page of what this is, okay? So affiliate marketing is when you review or recommend a product online and you earn a commission when someone purchases that product. So think about it. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm recommending, reviewing gift ideas for him. And I'm putting links in the description. And if someone clicks on that, I earn a commission if somebody purchases the product. Here's my definition. Affiliate marketing is a cool way to make money sharing the products you love and use. Huge key. Because here you could go, wait, this is getting weird. Like, so am I just like recommending weird products that I don't like and that are overpriced? Not at all. Like, I don't know if you shop on Amazon or you shop at any online store or Best Buy or Target. You could be an affiliate for all these different Target, Walmart, Bass Pro Shop. They all have affiliate programs. So you're already using the product. You already love it. If you're already into fishing or tennis or like makeup or fashion, like you already use the thing and you're like, hey, I'm 6'1". This shirt fits pretty good. Zane Robe, link in the description down below. So ultimately, it's a cool way to make money sharing the products. It doesn't make the products more expensive. You just get a cut of it now because that retailer is grateful that you're spreading the word. And the way to do this with integrity and to do this as one of the light bearers in this industry, because sometimes there's sketchy people that do this. This is not what I'm suggesting. I know if you're on one of my trainings and you made it this far, you're probably somebody who wants good in the world. You want to, how do I do this ethically? How do I do this with integrity? You do it by sharing products you actually love and use that you would only recommend to friends and family members that you truly believe in, right? So that's what affiliate marketing is. And here's how it works. So you could sign up for something like Amazon Associates, and it's here in the US, of course, but there's also Mexico, Brazil, India, Spain, Italy, China, Canada, Japan, France, Germany, United Kingdom. And those have local Amazon stores. Once you're approved for it, you can create trackable links. So Amazon allows you to create a clickable link. Then you can put that link in your YouTube description. And if someone clicks on the link, you make money. So picture that gift ideas video. I'm in the video and I'm saying like, hey, YouTube Secrets, I recommend it. It's a great book. If you want to purchase this, there's a link in the description down below. Assume that's not my book. You know what I mean? Decoding Greatness. Like, okay, so you know what I mean? Like somebody else's book. I'm doing a book review. Or I'm just talking about 3 books that inspired me this year. In the description, I'm like, hey, if you want to check it out, this book's on Amazon, ebook, audiobook, click the link in the description down below, right? When they click that, I earn a percentage of that sale. And so you can do this with any affiliate program. Amazon is just an example. You create the link, you put it in your YouTube description. If someone clicks on it and purchases that product, you earn money. So you can see here, that's what I'm doing in this video. And there's the link in the description. Check out the gift ideas list. What I actually did was I made a whole list. I made an Amazon wish list, and then I created an affiliate link to the wish list page. So everything I mentioned in the video was all in one list. And I'll never forget my first affiliate payment. November 2nd, 2010. Drum roll, please. Brrr, Michael Scott, The Office. Brrr. You ready for it? I made $2.12. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Right? Like that's not that exciting, but actually it is, because great things start small. And yes, it was only $2.12. And yes, it only paid for 1/3 of my pumpkin spice latte venti, right? With the extra shot and extra pumpkin spice. But it was proof of concept. The $2.12 wasn't what was life-changing. It was the fact it worked that it was life-changing. That was $2.12 than any more than any of my neighbors had earned online from making videos in their bedroom. And at the time, I had no clue what I was doing. Like I had just barely scrapped some ideas together. So I started to think, what if I could master this? Like, what if I could really get better at making videos, get better at figuring out how this works, get better at communicating, get better at spotting trends or topics or what videos to make, all the moving pieces, right? What if I could actually like really learn the nuances and the details of this and master this? And so eventually I started to make videos actually clearer around my passions. So I was making gift ideas videos. I've been doing videos since 2003 for my local church. And at the time I had no clue what I was doing. I started a business in 2009 called Clear Vision Media. And I took out a loan. I don't suggest you do that, but I did that. I took out $10,000 loan so I could buy a Canon 7D and lenses and all these accessories. And I wasted about half of it because I just didn't know what to buy. I was like, I probably need this and I probably need that. And I probably need all those things. So how did Think Media start? It started out of scratching my own itch, solving my own problem, and trying to save you the pain I went through of not knowing which camera to buy. While at the same, it's not like I'm a saint. Like at the same time, I was like, not only can I help people, but I can also make money in the process. It's such a win-win-win when you do it in integrity. It's a win for the person who's watching the video. It's a win for you because you get a small commission if somebody purchases it. You're only recommending something. You're like, don't get this one. I tried it. It was not worth my money. Get this one instead. And so I started to make videos like best camera for YouTube. So the numbers started to grow. Remember, the one strategy is create search-based niche videos around proven and profitable topics. And this is how I turn my passion into profit. The thing that I knew. This is where you want to say, okay, what am I passionate about? What do I have some experience in? And then what else? How could I monetize that? What's my YouTube business plan? And so in August of 2021, I generated $20,000, almost 21 or $20,570 on just the Amazon Associates program. Over the last couple of years, I am now a part of 30 different affiliate programs, whether it's software, whether it's plugins for video editing, whether it's royalty-free music, like almost everything has an affiliate program, whether it's some of my friends' products and programs that help people learn email marketing or all kind of there's so many different ways that you can earn money, right? In fact, I don't know if you could look this up later. CNBC did a 10-minute mini documentary on this small town kid, college dropout, that had a $40,000 month from sales on Amazon. And it kind of goes more into the story and breaks down those details. I encourage you to check that out. And here's another example. This is Envato, and they have like video bumpers and After Effects plugins, and it earns something like $54 a day. By the way, that is passively. Passive income gets overhyped, but it's really real, especially when you connect it to YouTube in a smart way. And so this all started to stack and add up. And here's the power of passive income from affiliate marketing is, I didn't tell you, but my wife, Sonia, she's doing great. She, through surgeries, through medical treatment, it's actually been a miracle. We have Sean Bradley, he's almost one now. And here's what the doctor just said. Unfortunately, we just found out she has to have another surgery because she has a gastric stimulator and the leads disconnected during pregnancy. But check out what the doctor said. This just happened. The doctor said, I have never heard of somebody with gastroparesis that's had a successful pregnancy. He was blown away that she had even made it, that Sean Bradley was healthy. And so now she actually has to go back in. So appreciate prayers and your well wishes and your thoughts. But we are just blown away by God's grace and the journey, because it has not been all like roses and unicorns and rainbows over the last 10 years. We've been through some serious hell. She's been through major hell. She's a real fighter in everything she's been through. But here's the power of passive income is whether we have been at the hospital or making another YouTube video or writing a book, that really it gives you freedom, right? It gives you the chance to focus on the things that matter most. For me, that's my family, that's my faith. And we are living in the vision today. I'm showing you some crazy numbers, but that's because I saw a vision. Remember, in that hospital room of like, dude, this YouTube thing is freaking crazy. Like, it works if you work it. It takes time. If you put in the work and you're patient, you have the right strategy. This thing's like a snowball, and it ultimately can give you freedom to do, what you want, when you want, where you want, with the people that matter most to you. That's Heather and Isaiah. Heather is the co-host of our Think Media podcast. We are recently at Pike Place Market in Seattle. Isaiah does sales at Think Media. So we're designing a business, a company, a lifestyle really around the power of YouTube to produce passive income, right? And I heard it put this way, that being rich is having money, but being wealthy is having time. Man, time, right? It's about that. It's about freedom. Like, it's about having choices. And that's what I really think. That's why I want to bring you back to your reasons come first, results come second. I really think having a clear vision, knowing what you're fighting for is huge. And so let's talk about how to earn over $100,000 without YouTube AdSense. I promised you that. We're going to get into, we have, stretch out the risks and get ready to take another batch of notes because we got some fire content here. Because let's get into the real numbers of how to do this. Now, I mentioned that in the last 365 days, Think Media has generated, $361,000. That is with AdSense. The point of this, though, is to say, A, that is good. I mean, that is great, but that is a viable thing, but it takes a lot of views. Some niches won't ever get that many views, and that's okay. I would say that should be a target, but it should almost be like in the back of your mind. These other strategies are much better for when starting, because there's a YouTube myth. It's that I need 1 million subscribers to make real money on YouTube. Because, by the way, this is off a channel with 1.7 million subscribers, right? And yes, we continue to grow and innovate and all that kind of stuff, but nevertheless, it's off a huge channel. Well, what do you do if you're just starting? Well, you don't want to buy into the myth that, it's only for the big channels. It's only for the established people. It's only for the people who got in at the right time. No, not true at all. In fact, you only need 1,000 true fans. And write this down, because I did not invent this, but there's a guy named Kevin Kelly who wrote an article, and it's really like the model of how to go full-time as a creative or a painter or a photographer or a small business owner. And it's this idea, listen, it's not 1,000 subscribers. It's 1,000 true fans. And here's how it works. If you have 1,000 true fans, you could earn in 12 months' time $100 from each of them. Now, here's the key. Sean, how am I going to earn the money? Any way you want. Here's what I mean. If each of your 1,000 true fans, as you're talking about affiliate products, you're like, it's a book channel, and like they buy every book you recommend, and you earn $100 equivalent from each of them. Or you have a crowdfunding site like Patreon, and they support you at like $5 a month, and that totals, or $7 a month, that totals like $100 a year. Or you create like an online, like whatever it is. So don't worry about like how, just do the math. If 1,000 true fans get behind what you're doing, right? And you can earn $100, and remember, you have 12 months to do this. Then that would generate $100,000 per year. That's real. Like, most people have never done the math. Most people have never sat down to make a real plan for their YouTube career. It's kind of been pie in the sky, and I hope this training is helping you. And so let's look at some examples of how you could do this, because these are different methods that you could use. And by the way, like, that's crazy results, especially like in your first year. So let's be practical. You start getting some momentum. Your first year, you earn 25% of that. It's 25 grand, right? Your second year, you earn 50. It's 50 grand. Like $100,000 is really significant when you think about, and then you think about what else you could do around that and how much time it takes. So I'm trying to de-hype this presentation, you know what I mean? And make it as practical as possible. So on the journey to $100,000 though, in a year, we've scaled these strategies. We do all of these, by the way. And I just figured, rather than showing you what I do, because you might say, well, Sean, you've been doing this for 10 years, man, you have this head start. It's not a hard leap for me to imagine you doing it. What about me? I'm just getting started. Like, I'm not really comfortable on camera yet. I got you, because I want to show you examples of all kinds of different people that are doing this. And these are illustrations that we do at Think Media as well. But this is some of our students that are doing it. So Dadverb, right? Affiliate marketing has been huge for him. He reviews strollers and baby monitors. He started with just the stuff they invested in, which freaking Sonia and I just did that as well. Like, you spend a small fortune just getting started. You got like diaper changing pads and all kinds of things. So when you take what you're already living and you're already doing through affiliate marketing, that's one of the ways you can generate a significant income. They're crushing it with affiliate marketing. Here's Mary's Nest. So Mary's Nest is I got to show you this. So Mary's Nest is here we go. Let me open this up for you. Watch this. So Mary's Nest has a shopping guide. And on her shopping guide, you can go to her Amazon shop. Check this out. Whole grains and flowers, my kitchen garden bookshelf, favorite board games, my self-sufficiency bookshelf. So that's his Amazon, but watch this. She's got US Wellness Meats with her Mary's Nest promo code and link. So if you want to get hooked up on some grass and beef subscription services, she's going to earn a cut of that. You've got her mason jars, a bread thing. You've got a seafood thing, right? Do you see how crazy this is? By the way, Mary, she joined our program called Video Ranking Academy, and she had never posted a video. She was at 0 subscribers. Mary lives in Texas. She's in her legacy years. She's just the sweetest person you'll ever meet. And we actually have what's called the VRA show, where our success students teach inside of our private Facebook group. She did a training. It's just crazy. She's at like almost 350,000 subscribers now. Again, affiliate marketing. Do you see how this works? Online courses. Nicole from Kids OT Help, she's created online courses for tummy time, weaning. She has a private therapy consultation. So she online from home on her own time with her own calendar can have people that want to have occupational therapist and lactation consultant coaching over Zoom. You seeing how it's possible now, if you only have 1,000 true fans, to make this a viable income? Audible trials. Sean Chandler, even though he was reviewing the movie Stephen King's It, he did a link to download the audiobook of Stephen King's It, and he earns $5 to $10 every time someone signed up for a free Audible trial. This is Ben with intermittent fasting and ketosis stuff. He has a monthly membership site that people subscribe to. This is Mike from Stone Coat Countertops. He does e-commerce, selling your own products and services. So he's got like an epoxy counter. So he does free DIY videos, but it's like, hey, if you want to buy this kit, set up a website. He built a multi-million-dollar business with multiple different income streams. I mentioned Andrew, and we were actually laughing because this video, this like proves this, that if you help people, it's not about your camera. It's not about the production value. It's about the content value. And we were laughing because it's framed weird. There's all this space above his head. It's shot on like a $50 webcam. His energy at the time was not very high. He literally just got started and he punched fear in the face. But here's the thing. This video has 269,000 views and leads to clients, people wanting to buy and sell their home, right? And so he just got started, but he connected it to a business model. So lean in. The one strategy is you're going to create search-based niche videos around proven and profitable topics. Then you're going to strategically align those videos with a powerful business model. Screenshot it, write it down, because the key here is connecting all of these pieces together, right? So that they align and scale so you can reach your YouTube goals. Now, I know you've had a lot of information, right? Over the past 63 minutes, I've given you a ton of value. And obviously you can go implement this right now. And I want you to do that. But I also mentioned at the beginning, right, about our group coaching program. And we actually have a limited special on a special package that we haven't done before. And I know people hype that up. It's true. So I'm going to tell you the details about it. Again, go put this into action. But if you'd say, Sean, I would love to hear about how you could help me go faster with this. I would love to hear more details about this. The student examples in this are students that are part of what's called Video Ranking Academy. And so just stick with me to learn about this program. And what it's called Video Ranking Academy. It's the premier YouTube group coaching program and community, and there's nothing else on the internet like it. It's the proven system for ranking your videos, growing your audience, and turning views into income with YouTube, okay? And so the goal is to get your videos ranking, showing up when people search for topics, either when they are on the search page like this, or even in suggested videos, right? Even the YouTube algorithm suggesting your videos. Now, does it still work today? Sean, are you just showing me videos from a while ago? And the truth is, of course, it still works today. There's Dr. Eye Health ranking his video. There's Andrew ranking his video. Here's Heather on her homeschool channel. Again, she's the co-host of our Think Media podcast. She has a big passion for homeschool, for family. She's ranked multiple videos. Jennifer, the Sewing Report, ranked number 2. Benji, co-author of YouTube Secrets. In the early days, when him and his wife were on YouTube and he was doing his cooking channel, I was verifying the strategies that I've now perfected inside of Video Ranking Academy. And he's got videos that still get views today, years later. Plants and Lucia. She joined Video Ranking Academy at 0. And now I think she's near 40,000 subscribers. She continues to thrive using these strategies. This is Becky Park on Posh Mark. She does thrift haul clothes. She does, Plato's Closet, thrift with me type of stuff. And over 1 year since joining the Video Ranking Academy, she got almost 1 million views and grew her channel 8,400 subscribers. So people are doing this like right now. That's the key. Like this is working as we speak on this very training. Here's a post that was just posted in our private Facebook group. Andrea just got her silver play button. Let's talk about pain. And she talks about exercises for osteoporosis, chronic pain. You could see since joining in 2021, she's posted a video per week and she's got some crazy exercise. Here's Jonathan. I just gave notice. I'm now officially full-time supporting my family from online video work. So if you want to learn about this program, you can learn more at joinvra.com, or there's a button on this page that'll take you there. Now, I'm going to take just a moment to sort of break down the details. Sean, what is it? How does it work? How long is it? All those kind of things. You might have some questions. You can go to joinvra.com or click the button on this page. If you're watching on mobile, you might have to shut down the video and then click that button and you'll be able to see everything. But let me tell you some more details about it. So here's the goal. Users are searching things on YouTube. Your video shows up ranked, meaning it either shows up on that search page or the YouTube algorithm starts to recommend videos to that person because of the way you've optimized your videos, right? And then how do you turn those views into growth? How do you actually get viewers to become subscribers, and how do you generate money? That's what this program is all about. It's a 7-step system. It's our 7-step YouTube success system. And you also get the ultimate VRA workbook, which you get to be clear as a PDF. So it's a PDF digital download, but for like $7, you could go to a local Kinko's, Office Max, Office Depot, and you could print out the 80-page workbook, or you could just keep it digital. And this alone is like worth your price of enrollment because it's a step-by-step playbook that's going to walk you through our entire foundational strategy. If you're still saying, Sean, I don't know my niche yet, I'm really just starting, I don't have any clarity, you start with start here. If you're saying, Sean, is this too beginner for me? Then you can skip into it and start getting into the meat of the deeper strategies. So this is the perfect program for you at any stage on your YouTube journey. If you're just starting, it's perfect. If you want to scale and grow, it's perfect. And so you get the 7-step YouTube success system. And to be clear, you log into the online course members area. You get your own unique login, email, and password. And you can take it on a desktop, laptop. We have our own app, so you can take it on the go with you on the app or a tablet, and you can take it at your own pace. It is a go at your own pace online course. Now, you also get access to the private Facebook group. For many of our students, this is their favorite thing because now you can know you're not alone. You can get quality answers fast, industry updates, and connection with other creators, influencers, and YouTube entrepreneurs. Inside of this group, we have, maybe you've been a part of Facebook groups before. This one's different than all of them. And our students will rave about it all the time because we're actually there, we're actually active. And here's one reason why. What makes Video Ranking Academy different? Most, if not every, other program on the market like this, and I'm obsessed with this whole thing. So I'm friends with almost everybody else, teaching YouTube or even just, I speak at traffic and conversion, all kinds of different events. So like I'm really deep in this industry. A lot of people are kind of like a one-man, one-woman show, meaning they kind of create a course, they throw up a Facebook group, and then they're gone. And I don't think that's good. It's not good customer service, but because they're alone, they can't support you in the journey. The thing is, I have made it my priority to build a team so that your experience in the Facebook group is one where you get supported. We have welcome parties. So you get on Zoom, you meet other people that are joining, you get connected with other group members, and you'll meet Chris from the Think Media team. We have weekly tip of the week with Tony, who's actually our Video Reiki Academy director, who has been a student of the course, mentored personally by me over the last couple of years. You get the monthly VRA show. This Facebook group is on fire. Like, it is absolutely one of the most supportive communities you'll ever be a part of. And again, it's included at just no extra charge or anything. It's all part of this offer. And here's the thing. I've learned information alone is not enough. There's a lot of information on the internet, but that's why we support you with a community, mindset training, updated strategies, and a team working on your behalf, plus a proven roadmap and a coach. So you have everything you need in this package. You can actually, when you click the link or go to joinvra.com, you'll see some stories from not just Dr. Eye Health and Mary, but you'll see a lot of stories of our students and exactly what this program has done for them. And the link is join the letters VRA.com. So what's the investment though? Sean, how much does it cost? Come on, bro, get into it. Okay. So if you try to figure this out on your own, right, it takes trial and error, just the time of like following some random YouTube video. Does it work? You're wasting time. Like, tried something. You could go down the wrong direction for a couple of weeks or a couple months, like I have, right? The mistakes I've made. Time is money, so that can cost you money. And it's the opportunity cost of not having the fastest, shortest path to success in front of you right now. So if you're trying to figure it out on your own, it's life and money, right? It's just losing time by delaying how soon you get to your goal. So it's hard to put a monetary value on that, but it's life and money. Ultimately, you could also go to a college or university for $35,000 to $55,000 a year to try to get a video marketing degree, but you're not going to learn any of this stuff, right? And I know you would know that to be true. There's just nobody at a local college or a local university with a gold play button and 3 silver play buttons and, you know, like generated 8 figures from 21 different income streams. There's no program like this where a professor, where the instructor has the same kind of experience, but nevertheless, you'd still pay at least that much money to be a part of that. And you'd learn some information that may or may not be current and definitely would be nothing that's practical and in nothing that's from the real YouTube trenches like this, right? And then if you want to hire me for a one-day training like brands and businesses do, it's $10,000. And guess what I train? Like when I work with brands, businesses, and individuals, I teach them the Video Ranking Academy. Like this is, I sit down and I'm like, well, you could have got the program, but I'm happy to be here. And so if you want to work with me on one-on-one, then shoot us an email. But ultimately, when you add up the core modules, the VRA workbook, checklists and process maps, the private Facebook group, you can see that it's easily valued at over $5,500. But like I said, I want to honor you for being on this web class. Of course, we've put together a special offer. The retail price of Video Reiki Academy is $2,997. And my website is SeanCannell.com. You can see the @SeanCannell, SeanCannell.com. And that's the shelf price that you can join Video Reiki Academy at any time. But why we leave this training live? We're going to leave the replay up for a limited time. You can get into the Video Ranking Academy, not at that price, but at the special price of $97 plus 11 payments of $97. Okay. Now to be clear, that's us spreading out your investment into this program over an entire year, 12 months total. So $97 to get in and get started is just one payment of $97 plus an additional 11 payments of $97 over the next 11 months, totaling an entire year. But even though we've spread out your investment into the program, you can get access to all the training right now and start getting results. Now, there's also a one-pay option where you can save even more. And again, if you go to joinvra.com, you'll see all the options. Our goal here was to make this accessible and affordable. And I understand this still might be a stretch, and it still might, it's like, oh shoot, I've never been a part of an online course. Like, I don't know. I'll tell you in just a second that we have a 100% satisfaction guarantee and a 30-day money back guarantee. So you can have total peace of mind with this program. This is how much we believe in it. But we've also made it possible that averages out to about $3 a day so that you can get access to all of this training and start getting results right now. And compared to college, university, hiring me one-on-one, which again is might be out of your price range, or shoot us an email. But ultimately, we've packed all of this in the most comprehensive YouTube strategy training on the market. Simply Sherry says, my affiliate income grew 600% in 1 month because of VRA. Amar said in less than 10 days, VRA has already paid for itself because new students have found my content on YouTube and scheduled private training with me. Trevor says, 2 weeks into the course and I've already done $2,000 in affiliate commissions from my videos. I'm still going through the modules, but it's a fun start. Hear me. Couple things to look on screen. First of all, this was a recent story. So again, it's not like, yep, I'm telling stories from 7 years ago. Like just a few months ago, Trevor, watch, with only 1,500 views, has generated $2,000 already in affiliate commissions from his videos. And he's only partway through the modules, right? You're going to love this program. Like you're going to be blown away by the value inside. I mentioned Jen, who has 546 subscribers. Okay. She does attraction marketing, which is a niche upon niche tips for entrepreneurs. And she breaks down, that's her channel, but she was telling us in the private Facebook group, she's earning $10,000 a month. Why? Because she's created products and programs, consulting, and the things she's done. But here's the key. What you're going to learn inside of Video Ranking Academy, she doesn't even have 1,000 subscribers yet, but she's already built a high impact business because of how you do it. Every battle's won before it's even fought. The YouTube business plan, the YouTube strategy, and going into it knowing exactly the right steps, right? Now, couple final things. I have some exclusive web class bonuses just for you watching this limited training. And again, we're doing this live, but you may be here on the replay. And we do this every so often, and we leave these replays up for a limited time. And so this is a special offer. Already, everything you've seen, I hope you've joined Video Ranking Academy. But I wanted to add on a couple things to make this an absolutely no-brainer so that you have no question about that you're getting everything you need to succeed on YouTube. So there's a couple bonuses. The first one is the YouTube Hypergrowth Blueprint. In this is an additional online course. And when you join today, inside of your members area, you're going to see this as a separate course to watch, right? So you'll be able to click on Video Ranking Academy and go through that entire program and download the workbook. But then there's another course, you can click on that, and it's an entire 6 hours of strategic training with 10 YouTube growth strategies the pros won't tell you about that'll give you an unfair advantage on YouTube. This course alone is a $1,997 value, but you'll get it included in this offer today at no extra charge. Amy said, I made $50,000 off YouTube listening to Sean Cannell. And this is Sean Chandler. That's like a little screenshot of him. I was filming a video. I was at an event and I ran into him and he came up and he said, hey, I'm Sean, spelled the same way. And he was like, I'm a part of Video Ranking Academy. And that's actually when I really started to hear his story. And he's like, bro, you changed my life. Quit my job. I do this full time. And he was talking about, he's the one who did that Audible trial, talking about the It movies and linking to the audiobooks. And so pretty crazy. This, by the way, is Sandra. She's generated 6 million views so far. And the key thing I want you to see is her channel is in Spanish. Spanish channel, Spanish titles. She speaks Spanish in the videos. So if you're asking, does this work only in English? The Video Ranking Academy, this YouTube Hypergrowth Blueprint is going to show you how you can, YouTube is in over 80 languages natively to the country and over 100 available in over 100 countries worldwide. So this program will work wherever you are in the world. And so the second bonus though is our camera confidence course. So now in your members area, you're going to have an additional course. Check it out. That's co-taught by Heather Torres and me. This is going to help you become unstoppable, irresistible, and unafraid in life, business, and content creation. So it's not just about building your on-camera confidence, which it thoroughly goes through that, but it also is about developing the mindset needed to stay motivated, crash through quitting points, and overcome every challenge on your journey to YouTube success. Watch. This is where other programs on the market fall short. Here's the thing. You might say, I feel like I have a pretty unstoppable mindset. I've done a lot of personal development work. Cool. You've got Video Ranking Academy. Just that alone is worth 10 times your investment today. Easy. But the cool thing is where most programs fall short is they actually don't support you with foundationally what the most important ingredient of YouTube success is. And that's the mindset. It just really is. Like if you can't crash through quitting points, keep going when you want to give up, overcome the fear of other people's opinions, getting on camera, being your best on camera. This course is packed with practical tips about what to wear and, how to light yourself well and a lot of things so you feel your best on camera. But it also goes through those critical mindset pieces that, again, this is at no extra charge. And this is a $597 course that Heather and I co-taught together. You're absolutely going to love it. The third bonus is monthly private group Q&A sessions. This is going to keep the momentum going. It's going to get your questions answered, and you're going to be able to connect with like-minded leaders. So here's what happens. Remember that private Facebook group? Once a month, myself or Heather Torres or Tony Ariola or Omar Altakori or Melissa Caputo, we come on for an hour and we do a couple channel reviews, we do video reviews, and we answer questions. And we do this every month. I mean, you can see that this would alone be worth $497, right? To get that group coaching time with a small group, right? Answering your questions. Well, when you multiply that over 12 months, over a year, it's worth $5,964. There's no extra cost. Just saying that we include this ongoing private group Q&A that is available happening every single month in the Facebook group. And hear me, it's at different times of the day and different days of the week because we want to serve you wherever you live in the world. We just are so serious about your YouTube success. We want to help you win. And we really are. I just don't know of anything like this. And I've bought hundreds of online courses. I have never seen the kind of support and community that we are committed to building around this, because we just want to make sure you get your questions answered, that you're connected, that you don't feel alone. And so that is also included as well. So when you add up the Video Ranking Academy, the YouTube Hypergrowth Blueprint, the Camera Confidence course, the monthly group Q&A sessions, you can see that this is a real value of $11,555. But remember, you can join today for just one payment of $97. You get access to this entire bundle, and then an additional 11 months of $97, or you pay in full and you're done. You've paid the whole thing off and you get lifetime access to this training. But super excited. Last thing you need to know, we have a brand new limited bonus that we just added in. Sean, is this false scarcity? We just created this. We have, over the years, Video Ranking Academy has only gotten more expensive because we keep making it more valuable. And the bonuses change all the time. So if you're seeing this limited offer with this limited bonus is just available right now. So this is absolutely the best time to join. Okay. And this is a brand new addition that we added. It's called our full-time YouTube creator course. So this on its own is a $997 value. And check it out. In here is everything you need to know about YouTube Shorts. Brand new, right? So this is, again, now you're saying, is this investment today in this bundle everything I need, the latest? Yeah, you bet it is. And not only that, we're in the Facebook group always talking about the latest stuff. But this is hot off the presses, and you get access to this program. What matters most for growing on YouTube today, how to monetize your channel quickly and move towards full-time content creation. And it also has a step-by-step workbook and bonus downloads. We wanted to include this. This is sold separately. We're doing a launch for this, sold separately coming up. But you're getting this at no extra charge during this special offer. Friend, this is time to join, man. I don't know. You're still watching this. Joinvra.com is where you got to go to get access to this special offer. But now when you add up the Video Ranking Academy and the YouTube Hypergrowth Blueprint and Camera Confidence and monthly private group Q&A sessions and the full-time creator course, I've done my best. The Think Media team and I have done our best to just create an irresistible offer for you. It's worth over $12,552, but all of this together is just included when you join today for literally $97 gets you started, right? On the payment plan. And so joinvra.com is where the details are. This is Brent from Bring Your Own Tools. And here's Matthew. He's been crushing it. Matthew, he's also in the VRA show. Monthly, we talk to students. He was a nurse and he broke down because during COVID, he's in the hospital, there with patients, thinking about his own health, thinking about his own family while going through VRA and building up a side income. And he said, it was such an honor to serve people as, like a frontline worker, as a first responder. And if that's been your career or someone in your family, I almost want to honor you and thank you, because those are the ones who make society work, right? And those are the people that are changing lives and putting their own lives on the line. But at the same time, he was trying to build something for his future. He didn't want to keep doing that. He wanted to find a way to be able to work from home, work on his own terms. And so he broke down in tears because he does a MPC channel of how to make music on the MPC. And he was telling his story and all his tips, because on the VRA show, which happens in the private Facebook group, you'll get all that content. But he was also saying, I'm full-time now. And not only that, I took 3 weeks off. Like even though I had my main job, I was working on my dream job, following the VRA strategies, and now I'm there. And he breaks down his whole story. It's something you definitely got to check out. Zane hit 50,000 subscribers. There's so many stories. Carrie, at just 5,000 subs, he broke down, here's how he makes the money. By the way, if you're still here, I hope you're getting value out of this training. Here's how Carrie does it. $700 a month from ad revenue, $3K a month in affiliate revenue, and sales every month on his digital courses from YouTube leads. Carrie teaches people how to do merch, print on demand, not even really merch, like how to do kind of e-commerce, print on demand, start a clothing line. And so there's so many different niches, but with 5,000 subs, he's at about 10K a month. And he shares his whole thing about, thank you, Sean Cannell and the Think team for the VRA course. It's helped so much so far in learning how to produce good content and get ranked in my niche. This stuff works. Friend, this stuff works. Again, I get it. I know that there's a lot of things in life to spend money on and whatnot, but money replenishes. Every 2 weeks we get a check, or every 2 weeks, a check from somewhere, and we could spend it on shoes or movies or restaurants or Uber Eats and I get it. Sometimes times are tight, but when you really think about the whole investment for this course, and by the way, this is lifetime access, which is limited because in the future, we're not going to offer it lifetime. What do I mean? We'll offer it like Netflix, because when you pay off your Video Ranking Academy membership today and you do the pay in full option, or you pay it off over 12 months, once it's paid off, you're getting lifetime access, but we keep it current. We keep updating it. And so when I think about for the one pay option of $997, or to be able to stretch it out over 12 months, just pay a little more and at $97 a month to get this education, to get lifetime access, to get access to this group of people, to be connected with people like Carrie or people like Matthew, and to be with a group of people who are in this. We're not going anywhere. Think Media is a team of 18 people. We have a solid reputation in the industry. We're in your corner. This is a no-brainer. If you're still watching this, joinvra.com. You're going to learn. You might not, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know all the details. The details are inside of the program. We can't go into the 80 pages of the workbook right now. You know what I mean? We can't, you'll dive inside of whichever thing you want to watch. You might be asking, Sean, what do I watch first? If you think you need confidence the most, that camera confidence course is there for you on the other side when you join right now. If you are ready for just the main training, Video Ranking Academy is there. If you're like, dude, I want to check out this new full-time, this is Choose Your Own Adventure. Remember those books? This bundle and these programs, these are yours, but you got to take action and join at joinvra.com. So when you add all this up for around $3 a day, if all this did for you, right? like was help you start a YouTube channel that you're proud of and that makes money, was give you a boost in motivation to get moving, was to help you generate real passive income for your family and to get your message to more people, would it be worth it? I mean, that's the real math. For around $3 a day, would it be worth it? I mean, I think the answer is yes, right? And we have a 100% satisfaction risk-free guarantee. So you can become the go-to authority in your niche. You could save years. The years I took of testing, experimenting, mistakes, I've invested over $200,000 in learning, right? Books, courses, masterminds, all that stuff. And so you get that synthesized in this program. Think about the shortcut. That's why I love shortcuts. I love thinking, okay, this person, it took them 20 years to learn all this and they've now consolidated that down. That's what you're getting inside of this, right? And you're all the money I've invested, all the time I've invested, the thousands of hours of study, and you get to lock in this enrollment price and this bonus package. And there's a 100% 30-day money back guarantee. Friend, if you are not convinced, right, your enrollment is risk-free. I actually am taking the risk. Fair? Because I'm saying, here, test drive the car. Like, go try this out. Go through this training. Go through this. See if it's right for you. And if it's not, then I take the risk and we will refund your money 100%. There's no risk. The risk is not taking action, right? When the creator economy is growing in this next year and in this next decade and all this stuff is happening, and to get a shortcut, the risk is inaction. Like, that's the riskiest path, right? So anyways, Steve Panette, I've been able to double my video viewership and increase the income in my business. Here's Bobby. Bobby does a political channel, actually a conservative news guy, 100,000 subscribers, monetizing in multiple ways, just crushing it. To get it all, right? For this special offer, why you're seeing this video, Video Rank It Academy, the YouTube Hypergrowth Blueprint, Camera Confidence, the workbook, the full-time creator course, it's all at joinvra.com. Now, there's a couple of frequently asked questions that I just want to make sure you're clear on. Number one, how long do I have access to VRA? So for this particular offer, you have lifetime access. To be clear, if you're making payments, you can get started for $97 one payment, and you get do I get the bonuses with the monthly payments? When you pay $97, if you go payments, you get the bonuses, you get access to the program, and you get lifetime access so long as you just finish paying off your membership, right? That would be fair. And if you took a break or something on payments, then we just pause it. And as soon as you finish it out, once it's finished, you get lifetime access, and you get total access so long as you're current on your payments. Furthermore, if you just make the jump and you just do the one pay option, you get lifetime access. Huge key. We're not going to do that forever. Netflix can't do that forever because they keep adding new content. Maybe if we were just leaving the course stagnant, but you get it forever. My point is, in the future, it's going to be more like Netflix. There'll be a monthly or annual charge. To be clear, there's no hidden fees, no extra charges. Whether you do the payment option, you're only going to pay the total number of payments, or whether you do one pay, there's just nothing else. So this is the best time to join. I was just talking to Melissa. We are raising the price of VRA in a few short months. We're adding new content to it now. That's just the way it goes. We continue to make this program better. So you don't want to wait. You want to get in right now. What's the difference between this course and other courses? The biggest thing is that this is the most comprehensive YouTube training course on the planet. Easy. See, some courses are just 101. They're just for beginners. Not a lot of courses probably going to teach you much that's advanced. And almost every course is missing pieces, whether that's like the camera confidence piece, or whether that's they're only focused on like search-based content and they're not really as helpful for trending or vlogging content. That's why we have the YouTube Hypergrowth Blueprint in this bundle. Literally, you have a program that's 101, 201, 301, 401. It is beginner to advanced. It is a living, breathing community. And there's no support anywhere else, like our Facebook group. It's just unlike anything else that's available on the market, and radically underpriced for the value that you're getting. Some people even, they mistake it. They're like, what's the secret? Like, what's the hidden? There's actually not a hidden thing. We just care so much about you getting results. And we're actually on our way to a price raise It just hasn't happened yet. So you are getting by far the best customer support, the best community, the best courses in this bundle. Do I get the bonuses with the monthly payments? You do. How long does this offer stand? And so we are leaving this replay up. I'm recording this live. We're leaving this as just a viewable web class for a limited time. To be honest, we usually leave it up for a couple months. But we also change this stuff all the time. As soon as we're doing something with that full-time, meaning we're going to launch the full-time creator course that we just created, like we split that off, we'll take this down. That won't be a part of it. In a couple months, we're raising the price, if not sooner. And so punchline is, and that's just me, you know what I mean? Like some people would throw up like a clock, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like you wait for the clock to go to 0. And then when the clock is at 0 on the webpage, nothing happens. Like that stuff is super sketchy in my opinion. And so when we do that, by the way, because we do that at Think Media, we just, then those are special offers at a certain time that are literally ending within like 1 or 2 days. If you're watching this very training, this could come down at any moment. It'll probably be up for about a month or 2, but I can't say because I don't know when you're watching this, because right now I'm talking to you and you're watching the replay, right? And so ultimately, now's the time to take action because we do switch it up a lot and we have plans to switch it up very soon. Is the YouTube influence bundle for me? Who's this for? If you are an aspiring YouTuber, you're already a YouTuber, if you're a solopreneur, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a social media personality, a business owner, churches, ministries, nonprofits, authors, speaker, coaches, consultants, online educators, anyone that wants to learn to package, promote, and profit from their knowledge, any business brand or person that wants to learn online video, social media, and digital marketing. If you fall into any of these categories, this bundle, right? And so it's Video Ranking Academy, but included with that is Camera Confidence and YouTube Hypergrowth and our limited additional bonus of the full-time YouTube creator course. This is for you. But who's it not for? Like, who is VRA not for? VRA is not a get-rich-quick program. So I just want to be clear. If you're still here, I want you to know that VRA is not for unmotivated people looking for an easy way to get rich quick. We believe that success is the result of hard work with the right strategies and secrets, and that's what you're going to learn inside of this program. It's also, to be clear, it's not super technical camera and video editing tutorials. This bundle is not for people looking for an editing breakdown or how to use a camera. If you've ever been on Think Media, we give away that for free. Like you can learn how to use Premiere or Final Cut or your smartphone. So subscribe to our channel, Think Media. The real key and what this whole program is designed is the whole strategy. It's the every battle is won before it's even fought. It's the getting clear on your niche and your positioning and how do you do a million other things that go into a successful YouTube channel. The cool thing is you can get that technical camera information, right? Covered for you on our channel, Think Media. This is also not for people unwilling to put in the work. It's not for people that are not willing to put in the work and hustle to get their YouTube channels or business to where they want to go. However, we believe in working smarter and not harder, and Video Ranking Academy is a shortcut so you can avoid detours, time-wasting tactics, and get quick results with exactly what's working today on YouTube. And so this is Jeffrey and Kristen Lascola, and they have a ministry coach podcast. Their YouTube channel's doing well, 3,000 subs, video podcasts, uploading some videos. They're helping build leaders and teams and churches, youth ministry games. But here's what's crazy, and here's why I wanted to share this. Jeffrey went through VRA. It's like, this program's insane. He had never joined an online course before. And was like, can I trust this guy? It's kind of weird. Like, who are these online, gurus or like whatever, right? But he got inside. He was like, dude, I like your vibe. I've loved the content. And I'm so pumped because they see the vision of their channel. But watch this. One of the things he did was he took the VRA knowledge. He lived in Oceanside, California, went to local businesses and sold them. I'll do your YouTube channel for you. I'll help you with YouTube marketing. So he took everything he learned at Video Ranking Academy. And then he was like, hey, I'm a YouTube expert, because it's all there. He knows all the systems and the process maps and all the things. And went to local businesses. He signs a retainer client at $5,000 a month for a 6-month contract to do YouTube for him while they're building up. They had some recent transitions and their staff positions and whatnot. And so the reason I share that is because the cool thing about VRA, does VRA work for anybody? I believe it does. I believe it for some people. They're actually learning what's inside of VRA, and they're becoming so good at digital marketing, they're starting to help other people with YouTube. Some people are on camera. They're doing it as a personal brand. Maybe that's what you want to do. Some people are doing it as vloggers. Some people are doing faceless channels. You'll learn more about that inside of the program. Some people are, like they're doing video podcast. Like there's just so many different ways to do it. And you're going to see that inside of the program. If you actually happen to have questions, by the way, you can email us at hello@seancannell.com. Or on the page, Join VRA, right? In the lower right-hand corner, you're going to see a little yellow button that you can click, and that, depending on the time of day, we will have live chat there. So whenever you're watching this, go to joinvra.com, you enter your name, your number, and we'll be able to chat with you and answer some of your questions, because if you're still on the fence as it pertains to this program. But listen, now's the time. I hope I've answered your question. I've answered the frequently asked questions. If you've got another question, feel free to reach out. But friend, it's just time to take action. I mean, joinvra.com. This is where you're going to get the most access to me and my team with our best strategies all in one place. I hope you feel that you've gotten value out of today's training. Of course, for 63 minutes, I broke down just stuff you can implement right now, but this is the next step. This is the path to go down for the fast track, to be able to tap into the collective intelligence of the Think Media team for the best offer we've ever put together when you look at the bonuses we've put together. So Join VRA is the next step. And I just want to thank you so much for being a part of this training, for being a part of our community. I want to say I respect you. I appreciate you, grateful for you. And I look forward to seeing you inside of the Video Ranking Academy.